In the United States, citizens have begun to film the police with abandon. In turn, the police have started to wear body cams in order to capture what they see. In Spain, however, a new gagging law, as the opposition calls it, has been enacted. It's titled the Citizens Security Law. Now, we know from experience that when laws are named this way, you get the feeling that citizen security might not be their primary aim. This law limits what people can post on social networks about, for example, protests. Its restrictions include demonstrating near the Parliament, Senate, and regional parliaments, which could lead to fines of up to 600,000 euros. Also in this law, the police will be able to fine people taking part in peaceful resistance or sit-ins in public places if a, quote, relevant authority has ordered the breakup of the gathering. Now, this law has just been used to fine a woman who took a photograph of a police car. This particular car was parked illegally in a handicap zone. As The Guardian reports, the incident was captured by a woman in southern Spain. The woman posted the image to Facebook and added the caption, quote, "Park where you bloody well please, and you won't even be fined." Somehow the police got wind of it and slapped her with a fine of 800 euros, around $889. Now, the police defended their actions by saying that the car was parked in that spot because the officers had rushed to an incident of vandalism which was nearby. So how did the unnamed woman's Facebook post interfere with the police and their duties to keep citizens secure? According to Spain's local website, the police felt their honor had been smeared. Really? Local media have continued to feature the image in their reports. One media outlet wondered how this could have put the police in jeopardy when the image only showed the officer's car and not the officers themselves. A spokesman for the town's administration admitted that the town wished the police had resolved the situation in another manner. He did, however, say that the new law allowed them to avenge their dishonor in this way. Apparently, hell hath no fury like a policeman dishonored. Apparently, this gag law in Spain is only supported by about 7% of the population. Now remember, here in America, it is still legal to audio and video record any public servant in any public place at any time. And if you're hassled by the police about this, just refer them to the case Glick versus Koenig. This was a case at the United States Court of Appeals for the First Circuit that held that a private citizen has the right to record video and audio of public officials in a public place, and that the arrest of citizens for a wiretapping violation violated the citizens' First and Fourth Amendment rights. Now here's just a little background. On October 1st, 2007, while walking in Boston Common, Simon Glick observed an arrest by Boston police officers John Cuniff and 2 other officers. A bystander stated that the officers were hurting the person being arrested. Glick filmed the encounter with his cell phone due to his concern that the officers were using excessive force. Although Glick was 10 feet away and was not interfering with the arrest in any way, he was told by one of the officers to stop taking pictures. Glick replied that he was recording the incident, and when the officer determined that this included audio, he placed Glick under arrest for violating the Massachusetts wiretapping law. Glick was charged with wiretapping, disturbing the peace, and aiding in the escape of a prisoner. He was taken to the South Boston police station, and his cell phone and a computer flash drive were held as evidence. The Commonwealth dropped the charge of aiding an escape prior to trial. The Boston Municipal Court dismissed the other 2 counts on February of 2008, noting there was no probable cause for the wiretapping arrest and that the officers were unhappy about being recorded. Glick then filed a complaint with the Internal Affairs section of the Boston Police Department. This case was the first time that a United States Circuit Court of Appeals explicitly held that a citizen had the same rights as a journalist to record public officials in a public place. So remember, you as an American are free to record any public official in any public place at any time. And remember, knowledge is power. Help yourself out and become familiar with cases like Glick versus Koenig. Oftentimes when police see that you're armed with knowledge, they tend to back off and things tend to go better during the interaction. Guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed it and you think others could benefit by viewing it, click that like button and share it on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you want to see more videos like this, as well as a mix of other content, give that subscribe button a click. For more information and additional content, let's connect on Facebook at facebook.com/highimpactflicks and reach out to me on Twitter at highimpactflicks. Until next time, remember, in a time of universal deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. Let the revolution begin.